He was the embodiment of an empire, a symbol of stability in a rapidly changing world. Franz Joseph I reigned for an astonishing 68 years, witnessing the rise and fall of nations, the dawn of new technologies, and the devastating impact of global war. This is his story. Born in 1830, Franz Joseph was not initially destined for the throne. However, the revolutions of 1848, a wave of uprising sweeping across Europe, dramatically altered his fate. Emperor Ferdinand I, overwhelmed by the unrest, abdicated in favor of his young nephew Franz Joseph, who ascended to the throne at the tender age of 18. Thrust into power during a period of intense turmoil, Franz Joseph was determined to restore order and preserve the integrity of the Austrian Empire. He was a man of strict discipline, unwavering duty, and deep-seated conservatism. His personal life was also marked by significant events. In 1854, he married Elizabeth of Bavaria, affectionately known as Sisi. Sisi, a free-spirited and unconventional empress, brought a breath of fresh air to the rigid Viennese court. However, their marriage was often strained by courtly duties, Sisi's restless nature and personal tragedies, including the suicide of their son, Rudolf. Franz Joseph's reign was constantly challenged by internal and external pressures. The rise of nationalism among the various ethnic groups within the empire, Hungarians, Czechs, Poles, and others, posed a constant threat to its unity. The most significant internal challenge came from Hungary. After years of unrest, Franz Joseph was forced to negotiate the Austro-Hungarian Compromise of 1867, creating the dual monarchy. This agreement granted Hungary significant autonomy, establishing separate parliaments and governments for both Austria and Hungary, but maintaining a shared monarch, army, and foreign policy. Externally, Franz Joseph faced numerous conflicts, including the Austro-Prussian War of 1866, which resulted in the loss of Austrian influence in German affairs, and the annexation of Bosnia and Herzegovina in 1908, which further destabilized the Balkans. The culmination of these tensions came in 1914 with the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, Franz Joseph's heir, in Sarajevo. This event triggered World War I, a devastating conflict that would ultimately lead to the dissolution of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Franz Joseph died in 1916, 2 years before the end of the war and the final collapse of his empire. His 68-year reign was one of the longest in European history. He was a symbol of a bygone era, a man deeply rooted in tradition who struggled to adapt to the changing tides of the 20th century. Franz Joseph's legacy is complex. He is remembered as a man of duty and integrity, but also as a ruler who ultimately failed to prevent the disintegration of his empire. His story is a reminder of the fragility of empires and the powerful forces of nationalism and change. What do you think is the most significant aspect of Franz Joseph's reign? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical explorations.